Hello, I'm Drunkard Ninja, and this is my walkthrough for Valkyria Chronicles, Chapter 11, The Marberry Shore. This level introduces a new enemy obstacle, I guess is the best way to put it, which is a Gatling bunker. There's two types in this level. There's indestructible ones, and there are ones that we are able to destroy. To get around the indestructible ones, we're given a new weapon on the Edelweiss, which is the Asara smoke grenade. So we're going to utilize this to get by the indestructible ones so that we can actually beat the mission. I'm going to show you how to do this level in 3 moves. A prerequisite is that all of your units are level 12, mostly for the added stat buffs. As nothing unique order-wise or elite-wise pops up because of that, but you just need them to be as tough as possible just in case. As usual, I'm going to start with an overview of the map. So our units start in the lower portion of the map. Now we also have the Shamrock for the first time. We're not going to actually use it, but it does grant you an extra 2 command points to utilize in this mission. So for the mission, all we're going to use is the Edelweiss and Alicia. But be sure to position Rosie and Largo for the extra 2 command points as well. As I mentioned, the Gatling turrets, these two and these two are the indestructible ones. These are where we're going to use the smoke grenades. But this one and this one are destructible. They have a fuel cell behind them that you can either shoot with your rifle or take out with a grenade, and it destroys the turret in one shot. So to start this mission, we're going to use the Edelweiss twice. The first time, we're going to move forward and get to about here, and on the second move, get to about here. Now on our first move, on our approach, we're going to launch the smoke grenade. This is so Alicia can make it by these Gatling turrets. And then on our second move, we're going to use our mortar to take out this enemy scout. All the enemy units in this level have the negative buff weapons. So you're going to be taking negative effects to your attack and defense. So we're taking out the scout so that she has more survivability for her portion of this turn. Once we've done our 2 moves with the tank, we're going to issue 2 orders on Alicia, the defense boost and the caution boost. This again is for survivability. And then we're going to select her. We're going to capture this base along the way with this scout out of the way from the tank. We're headed this direction. We'll get to about here, and then end our first turn. Second turn, we're going to get far enough that we can launch our Randgreaser at this Gatling turret to take it out, and then we're going to retreat to this trench here and just take cover. On the enemy's turn, what they're going to do, this tank's going to move forward. It's going to shoot at the Edelweiss twice on its turn. So before we end our turn, we're going to request at this base an engineer so that we are able to repair the tank on our second turn. So the enemy will do this. It'll fire at our tank twice. These shock troopers are just kind of going to bumble around here. Not really important because they won't actually go into the trench. On our second turn, we're going to move the Edelweiss forward, get to about where this scout is located on the map, and mortar the second Gatling turret. This is going to provide Alicia a clearer path for her end goal. At this point, that engineer we're going to run them up, repair the tank, and then just run them back, because after 2 shots from this medium tank, the Edelweiss is below half health, and if it dies from the next 2 shots it's going to receive on the enemy's second turn, then it's game over. So then after that's done, we're going to use Alicia again. This time we're going to give her 3 orders: the defense boost, the attack boost, and the caution boost again. The attack boost is because she's going to be shot by this shock trooper, and we have to be able to take out this scout. And with the attack debuff, we're not able to do that if she's not boosted on her attack initially. So what we're going to do in 1 move, we'll be able to run clear to the base, take out the scout, capture the base, and then point her in this direction, because on the enemy's second turn, the shock trooper is going to try and kill her and take the base. Before we end this turn, we need 2 recruits, In order to finish the level, we need 1 Lancer and 1 Engineer, so we're going to request them and then end our turn early for the second time. For the enemy's move, this shock trooper is going to try and take the base. We should be able to stop them before they get within flamethrower range, and then this tank's again going to shoot at the Edelweiss twice. And some of these units will just bumble around. Not really important. So for our third move, we're going to start by using the Edelweiss, and we're going to launch our smoke screen towards this barricade so that all of our units can run by. And then we're going to use 2 orders. We're going to use the all units defend order, so our 3 units are all, buffed up to take less damage. And then we're going to use the aim boost on the Lancer because of his limited shots, and he has 2 tanks to take out. We want to be sure that he's as accurate as possible. So once the smoke screen's out and we're buffed, you're going to select your engineer first, use them to take out this shock trooper, and then you're going to run them this direction. There's a landmine over here you'll use them to take out to save movement for your Lancer later, and then just stick them to the sides so they're out of the way. Second, you're going to select Alicia, take the same path. As soon as you turn this corner, you're going to take out the enemy ace, Captain Nunenkopf, and then you're going to run up the scout and take cover behind the sandbag. Next turn, you're going to huck a grenade at the shock trooper. It won't kill him. Third turn, you're going to kill the shock trooper and then end your turn. Once the shock trooper's out of the way, you're going to use your Lancer, and it takes about 4 moves to do the same path with them. But once they're in range, you're going to use 1 shot to take out this tank, move them forward so that you have a good angle, and take out this tank. At this point, you should have 4 or 5 command points left over because of all the ones we've been saving. So to finish up, we just need to eliminate this scout and capture the flag. So we'll use the engineer to do so, and then it will be mission accomplished at that point. So let's jump right now to the actual gameplay. Alright, here's the actual mission. Start by using the Edelweiss.
Entering combat!
Switch to your smoke grenade and head for the opening in the wall. Before you get there, launch the smoke grenade.
Fire!
Remember to look at your surroundings.
And then proceed to the opening.
Permission to advance granted.
Second turn, use the Edelweiss again.
Here we go! Enemy sighted! Enemy sighted!
Use your mortar to take out the scout.
Fire!
Man down. Everybody be careful.
And proceed up this ramp.
Fall back for now.
And end your turn. Next, we're going to cast Defense Boost on Alicia. And then select her.
My turn, okay?
And head for the smoke. Capture this base while you're at it.
Enemy camp occupied. Good work.
Enemy sighted!
And then
Enemy
head
unit spotted!
around
Enemy
this
unit
hill.
spotted!
Like winning
Enemy
steel.
sighted!
Switch to your Rand Greaser. And we're not going to be in range, so just end your turn. Okay, select her again.
Line out!
Use your Rand Greaser and shoot just behind the bunker. There's an exploding fuel cell back there.
Yeah.
And it'll take out the bunker.
Who are these guys?
Get the bunker out of the way. Head for this trench.
Their gun emplacements are too powerful.
And just hide behind here. End your turn. Okay, final thing. Request one of your engineers. This is to repair the tank in case it gets too damaged. And this ends our first turn. Alright, turn 2. All the enemy did, this tank moved forward, shot the Edelweiss twice, got it down past half health. And then this shock trooper and this shock trooper just huddled up over here. They will not enter the trench. So, for the first move, going to use our tank.
Here we go!
Switch to your mortar.
Hostile sighted! Hostile sighted!
Keep a watch
Enemy
for
sighted!
gunfire from
Enemy
atop the
sighted!
cliff.
And launch it behind this second bunker.
Now!
And then end your turn. Because the tank will be destroyed if this tank has another turn, select your engineer.
No matter the cost.
Their gun emplacements.
And repair the tank.
Thank you.
And just run back to the base to defend it in case those shock troopers try and
Where
come
shall we
and
aim, Welks?
capture the flag. If they do capture it, it doesn't really matter. It's just kind of for extra protection. Okay, next. Issue defense boost on Alicia. And issue the order caution. And just for the heck of it, gonna do the attack boost on her as well. With Alicia buff, select
My turn,
her.
Okay?
And
Enemy sighted.
we're just gonna run by all the enemies. We're headed for that third
Enemy
base.
sighted. Enemy sighted.
Their gun emplacements are too powerful.
Enemy unit spotted.
Avoid the landmine. Get out of that scout's range. So the attack boost was because that shock trooper lowered our attack. If we hadn't done it, we wouldn't be able to kill this scout. So kill the scout.
Man down. Everybody be
Capture
careful.
the base.
Enemy camp taken. Good.
And kind of position yourself best you can to avoid damage from that shock trooper, but point where he's going to come. 'Cause he's going to try and take this base. But the defense boost should keep us alive. Last, for the final round, the third turn, we need a Lancer and an Engineer. So I'm just going to select Jan as a reinforcement and Dallas as an Engineer. And that is it for turn 2, so just end your phase. Alright, on the enemy's turn, one of these shock troopers ran back, took cover here. This one moved out of cover to try and take the base, but because of our positioning, we stopped him before he could get into flamethrower range. And then this tank took 2 shots at the Edelweiss. So to start the third turn and final one, we're going to issue the order all units defend. And then issue the order aim boost on your Lancer. You don't want him to miss the tanks because of his limited shots, so this is just to ensure they go down. With the orders issued, to begin this assault, we need the Edelweiss's smoke screen again for the Gatling gun, so select it.
Here we go!
And just aim for this pile of barricades. You don't have to be too accurate. And that's all for the Edelweiss. And to begin the assault, select your Engineer.
Right away.
And with the help of Alicia, use her to take out this shock trooper.
Take this. I'll help Dallas. Okay.
Who are these guys?
And then proceed to the enemy base.
Ick, it's all dusty. I found one.
Tighten up perimeter defenses.
Cut to the right. Use it to take out this landmine to save distance for your other units. And put her to the right so she's out of the way. And she's really just for reserves, to be honest. Okay. Next, select Alicia.
My turn, okay?
And follow the same path.
It's like rainy steel.
And as soon as you turn the corner,
Enemy unit spotted.
toggle your aim and take out the enemy ace.
Good. That makes things a
And
bit
use the
easier.
rest of your movement to get to the sandbag wall and take cover. Select her again. And throwing the grenade doesn't quite reach. So use your Rand Greaser to at least knock the shock trooper out of cover.
Please hit.
He's not going to die, but this way he takes more damage when we shoot at him next turn. And end your turn as quickly as possible. Use her a third time
My
to
turn, okay?
finish off the shock trooper.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Please hit.
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
And end her turn. Okay, now select your Lancer
You got it, hon.
and get him caught up.
Their gun emplacements are too powerful.
You got it, hon.
Oh, they're afraid.
For you, sure.
Okay.
Come out and fight like a man, honey.
We should have the angle to hit one of these radiators.
Die for me, sweetie.
I'll help too.
Sorry, honey.
Good work. Keep it up.
With the medium tank out of the way,
You got it, hon.
gives us a much clearer shot on the heavy tank.
Yeah. Sorry, honey.
And since both these units are pretty much out of movement, we'll go back to the
Leave it to me.
engineer.
I can fend for myself.
Use Jan as a shield. Take out the enemy scout.
This should do it. I'll help, Dallas. Okay.
Enemy unit neutralized.
And with the two units and tanks out of the way, we're able to occupy the base. And mission accomplished. By completing the level in 3 turns, we achieve an A ranking and get a bit of a bonus for killing some tanks and a leader. And we also get a new flamethrower for killing that shock trooper ace. You can beat this level in 6 moves, I believe, and still achieve the A ranking, but why waste your time and when you can do it in 3? And that is how you beat Chapter 11, the Marberry Shore.